Yo, how we all doing? Yes, we are back with another video, and this trick isn't the easiest. So, I've been reading the comments, and I had a lot of people, not a lot, but a few people saying, yeah, mix it up, yeah, do some easy tricks, do some intermediate, do some harder tricks. Well, this is one of them. This is a harder trick. It's not a self-working trick. It is going to require a bit of practice. So, when you do this, you're not going to get it straight away. If you do get this straight away, then you are a god genius. But yeah, all that being said, let me show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so here is the effect. So what's going to happen is a card is going to be selected. So let's just say it's this one right here, which is the King of Farts. Bad joke, I know. So the King of Hearts is going to get placed inside the centre. Very, very fair. How fair is that? No breaks. They pick the card. It's somewhere in the centre. And no funny moves. So what's going to happen is I'm actually not going to find the card. The two of diamonds is going to find the card for me. You're probably thinking, Brandon, how is that even possible? But you're about to find out. All I have to do is just aim, and it just happens all on its own. And look, I'm going to do everything over above it. It stopped on one card, and that should be the King of Hearts. So that is the trick, guys. This trick isn't the easiest. It will take a little bit of practice. It is a bit nacky, but as soon as you get it, you see how good it looks. It just looks so magical. If you do this to magicians, they're just going to think you're a god. So all that being said, let me show you exactly how to do it. Okay guys, so here is a tutorial of the effect. So like I said already, this isn't the easiest trick to learn. Like you can probably saw in the performance, you might think this looks a little bit nacky, which it is. So yes, it's a normal deck of cards. Everything is normal. There's nothing trickery here. But here's one little thing you have to do. And that is this. Bend the corner, the bottom right corner up. That is the only preparation you need. So in the performance, I already had this bent, okay, and I placed it to the bottom. You're ready to begin the trick, okay? So you just got a bent corner. Hopefully you can see that on camera, just like so. So what is going to happen? Any card can be chosen. And it's going to get obviously remembered. They can sign the cards. And I do a swing cut. Okay, so if I reverse this card, the Jack, when I swing cut, and I'm sure you guys know how to swing cut, you're just going to grab the top packet. Their selected card is going to go on top. And the remainder is going to go on top of their card. And what's happening is your bent card is going to go above the selection. Okay, so for selections here. So if I did that again. So they've picked a card. I'm going to do a swing cut. Okay, about half. This card is going to get placed face down. And the remainder is going to go on top. So now, I haven't turned it face up so you can see it. Let me find that card. So if I reverse this one up. So now their selection, okay, is here. And the bent corner card is right above it. Okay. So that is all you have to do to get the card in place. So a card is selected. Let's say it's two of diamonds. I'll leave it face up. Place your card into the centre. Like so. The remainder goes on top. It looks super, super fair. But in reality, you've got their selected card and then the bent corner card above it. Okay? So when that goes on top of it, okay, hopefully you see like a big break here. Okay? And you're going to spread the cards. And when you spread the cards, you do want to put a bit of pressure down on the top right corner. Okay? I know you can't see this, but I'm going to exaggerate this a little bit so you can see this. So, hopefully you can see like a part what's lifting up with the bend, okay? That is your access point. So what you have to do is get a card. You have to flick that card and it's going to go right inside just like this. Yep, you're thinking, Brandon, well, that's ridiculous. Never going to perform it. You'd be surprised how often you will get it. Like I said, it's not the easiest. I'm going to just push these cards over a tiny little bit so you can see the access point. I'm going to bend it a little bit more so you can see it. Okay, obviously it's not going to look like that. That's just for tutorial purposes. So I'm going to flick it. Okay, I'm going to do it very slow. And what's going to happen is it's not going to go all the way in. Okay, it's just going to go underneath, like so, like that. Okay, so let me respread the cards. Okay, I can see it perfectly here. Okay, so if I actually flick it, do that again, because that usually does happen. If I actually flick the card, I know it's gone in. Okay, I know it's right next to it, because at the angle I'm at, I can see it. Obviously, you can't. So what I'm going to do a better spread than that, just so you can see it on camera. I'm going to push these cards out. So when you flick the card, I usually have it at an angle, okay? And I give it a flick with my index finger, okay? And like I said, all you're doing is aiming for that lift, okay? Usually what people usually tend to do, I don't usually do this, they usually bend the card down. Okay, but usually when I bend the card down, it just flies off. And I'll show you exactly what I mean. That's what happens when I bend the card. So I found it easier to not even bend the card, to place it down, and then that card will go straight in. Like I said, I weren't flicking it hard. And that's the best way to practice it, is aim, and just don't flick it hard, just give it a little tap. So every time I'm tapping, I know I'm hitting it where I need to hit. And that is it, guys. So again, like I say, it's just practice. This trick is just practice. So from here, I know you can't see that, but I can see the gap where it needs to go. So I can flick, and it goes right in. It goes right in. And again, do it again. And you're probably not ever probably going to do this, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to share it. It's not the hardest trick in the world, but it's just a nacky trick. You're just going to flick, and it's in. I know it's right next to the 2. Let me show you, right next to the 2, which would be the selection. So that is it, guys. That is the tutorial of the effect. I'm just going to show you as well, guys, but I'm not getting luck. It's not fluke. I can hit it nearly every time. That went in. Do it again, just to show you that I'm not actually getting lucky. That's gone in again. I'll show you. Right next to it. See, I can do it nearly every time and hit it. And again, I've got my mark, I can see exactly where I'm going, and that's gone straight in, just like so. So I can hit it nearly every single time, so I don't actually worry about it if I'm going to do it. I don't do it for a layman, but usually I do it for magicians. So that was a little extra, just to see, because you might be thinking, Brandon, you're just getting lucky every time. I'm not getting lucky. I've done it enough times to know how hard I have to flick it, and that is just with practice. With this sort of trick, doing that is just with practice. Okay, that's all it is just practice, practice, practice. So try it when it's flat, okay? If it's not going in, excuse me, turn the card face up and bend the card. Okay, just bend it like so, and then flick it in and see how you get on with that. So that was a little video just to show you that I don't get lucky. Okay, so that is the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoy this. Yes, a little bit different. It's not the easiest trick in the world, and it can get frustrating. Like you saw in the tutorial, sometimes it does miss. If it misses, it's fine. Do not worry. The spectator, when you performing this order to a magician, they're going to see it looks like a very hard skill, which in fact it isn't. It's just a nacky move. But yeah. If you are wanting more tricks like this, harder tricks than just the easy working ones, I know, like I said already, some people have already said they want to mix it up, which I'm going to. This is what you're getting. It's getting mixed up. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on, because that's what I usually do. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and subscribe, and also turn the notification bell on so you'll be notified every time I upload. I'll see you next time.